Right, so welcome to, what date is it today? 16th of June, so that's supposed to be our third craft and chat of the month, but really it's only our second, but hey. So this month we're still playing with the sketches. Last week we had 2 people do this one and 2 people do that one. I did that. And then obviously this week we're all changing and choosing a different one. And I've actually decided I'm going to go with this one today. There's little round circles there, which I think they look like buttons, but they're just basically to show that it put some embellishment on there. So don't worry if you don't have buttons. So who's doing what today? Carol, which one are you doing?
I'm doing 18.
18. So that end one on the right.
This one, yeah.
With the circle and the rectangle.
Yes.
I'm doing the same one.
Oh, you're doing the same one, Tricia?
Yeah.
The same one.
What, this end one?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, fine. So we've got 1 of them and 3 of them. So that's going to be interesting to see how they all turn out. Don't forget, you can change the orientation on these so that you can, if you want to, make landscape or portrait. It's really up to you. So we're really just going to be doing our own thing to a degree, but I'm going to talk through what I'm doing. And then everybody else can add their chatter and whatever else. So I'm going to make my base card. And I think I'm going to actually use basic black.
Oh.
I know. Go something different. So I'm cutting my A4 in half at 14.9. And then turning it and scoring at 10.5. So that will give me my standard base card here in the UK. This is what I find. I've got some glue on my runner here. That's not good, but hey ho. And then I'm going to cut 2 pieces of white, one to go on the inside and one to go on the front. And they're both going to be the same size. So they're going to be 14.4 by 10. So I'm going to cut the 14.4 first on the long side and then the 2 10s. That's one. That's the other. Got one for the inside and one for the front. I've got some quite dramatic black paper. And this was some Stampin' Up paper that I got before I left. So it's called Mixed Media Florals. So that's what I'm going to use. So that one I need to cut so that it's 9.5 centimetres in width. So I'm going down by 0.5 centimetre at a time and 13.9 in height. I just realised that I've left the glue the other side of the room. So that's how, so the front is going to look, oops, kind of like that. So then what else am I supposed to be using? Okay, so I've got these 3 pieces to do. And I'm going to use Flirty Flamingo. Now I'm kind of making these up as I go along. So I need a fairly large rectangle. So I'm going to cut this in half. So, and then I've got a half sheet that I can use for a card base. So what am I going to do? I think we're going to make it, it's only 9.5 centimetres wide. So I was going to do 7.5, but I think that's going to be too much. I think I might do 5.5. 5.5. Let's do 6. I can always trim it down. 6. How's that looking? Needs to go that way a bit. That's okay. So that's going to be 6 by. Ooh. So that's 10. That's 13.4. Let's make it 9.4. But I'm just taking it down in size. That's far too short. Okay. Let's do it again. 6 by whatever that is. 10.5. I'll put all these measurements that I've used. Not that it means anything to you three, because you're doing completely different one anyway.
Yep.
So it doesn't really matter. So that's that. Then I'm going to use a bit more of the black, I think. And I'm going to make, it's going to be 4, I think. 7. That's the piece that's going to go here. And this end's going to get hidden anyway. And then let's see. Say that was 6. Let's do another piece that is 6. This bit might work. What's that other piece I have? That's shorter. See if that piece that I've cut the wrong way by mistake is going to work. The nice thing with the sketches, you can just make it up as you go along. None of these have got measurements on, so it's not like you have to have it exact. I think that actually is too wide for what I want. So I'm going to cut it down to 3. I think that might be better. Yep. And then that piece to go, no, that's too wide and too long. So that's going to go down to 5 by 8. Try 8.5 actually. I like this because it doesn't matter. I don't sound too mad because I'm talking to myself. She says.
Would you like us to chime in and say
You can
yes,
chime in
that's
if you want to. I really don't mind. If you think what I'm doing is blooming awful, then say so. Right. So that's what I'm going to use as my base. I have decided. Now I was, she says, going to use some of this paper. And I still can. I want to put it on this piece. So that's why I need to cut it so that it's 4.5 by 8. Probably a few people think that this is sacrilege, just using this whole sheet of nice paper. But you know what? It's all right, Bo. I don't mind.
and if you don't mind, it doesn't matter.
No, quite. I'll go that way or that way. Actually, I really wanted the daisies. I think it said 8. I also want I like the idea of having the ladybird on there. It's kind of, you blink and you miss it. There we go. So that's that. How's everybody doing?
Okay, so far.
Thanks. Yes, it's not too difficult for me, so I'm
No, I'm pleased to hear it. So I'm going to do some stamping now, but rather than have everybody who is watching this on playback, I'm going to stop the recording for the time being. And we will be back at the end to show everybody what we've made. She says all she needs to do is figure out. I swear they change this every single time.
Just to keep you guessing.
Yeah. So I don't want to end.
Stop recording.
Yeah, I know, but I know it's
Button.
not there. How weird. Right, so let's remove the spotlight and then does it come up? No. How? Even when I click on more and it said, oh, here we go. They have moved it again. Pause recording. That's what I'm going to. So, hi, and we're now going to share all our cards. So, Joanna, would you like to go first? Let me spotlight
Yes.
you. There you go.
I have made one of these with bits on there.
Nice.
Very nice.
Lovely.
That's lovely.
You've got your cellophane ready to put it in.
I have. You
Yep.
know me.
Nice.
Very organised.
Right. Trisha.
I've gone for that one.
Oh,
That's
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 nice.
nice.
That's very pretty.
Wreath of flowers.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of the wreath in the
Is
middle.
that a stamp set or is that
It's
a die cut?
Stamp stencil and die cut.
Oh
So
wow.
stenciled, but
That's a lot of work, that.
well,
But
not
very-
really. It's a single stamp, a single die cut, and it's
But-
stenciling, which is quick and easy.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
But yeah,
Very pretty.
very pretty.
thank you.
Yes. That's Carol.
Right, there you go. That
Oh.
is fine.
Oh, you made yours a landscape. That's lovely.
Yeah,
Did I just thought, let's change it up.
pretty.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
That's nice. I like that.
Die cut. That actually Tricia
Oh, is
got
that?
for.
Oh, is that the
That's a pink fresh.
pink fresh one? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Very
Yes.
pretty.
Mine was pink fresh as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, rather loving the pink fresh at the moment.
Yes. Well, can't wait till Bracknell show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There'll be a few people there with stuff, I'm sure.
Well, there's dies
Oh,
to die
sure.
for.
Right, so mine looks like this.
Oh, lovely.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
dramatic.
And butterflies.
Yeah, some butterflies, 2 there and there's 1 there. So that's the 2
Yeah.
to fulfill the thing. And I stamped on here as well, so it's tone on tone.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
did the inside.
Very nice.
Very
That's
dramatic.
lovely.
So
Yeah.
I like black with a quite bright colours.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Very nice, actually.
Yeah.
It always looks quite elegant.
Yeah.
And also, did you stamp all the little flowers on the black?
No, the paper's like that.
All right. Oh,
That's,
okay.
that's the paper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it does lift it, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah. But there you go.
Oh.
All right. So that is our cards for today.
Thank
Which is
you.
good. So I'm going to stop the recording now.